While Indonesia is known for its batik, China also has its own form of batik called laran. Nowadays, however, it's mostly practiced in the minority by the minority groups such as the MIAO, where people have been using wax to dye clothing intricate patterns for over 2,000 years. Today, the MIAO batik is recognized as part of China's intangible cultural heritage. Next, we head to southern China's Guizhou province to meet a designer who has been applying this ancient technique to modern streetwear. Take a look.
Last year's Autumn-Winter London Fashion Week launched the first China Night-themed fashion show, featuring MIAO BATIK design series from Guizhou. It was the first time that intangible heritage clothing from China has been featured in this form on the international fashion stage. The works were all made by Chen Hao, designer from the Ninghang BATIK workshop.
At that time, we brought 35 sets of batik clothes with the theme of splendid China. They represent the batik craftsmanship of our MIAO people, dating back more than 2,500 years. While inheriting the classic patterns, they also depict our culture in a new form.
Cheng started his own clothing workshop in 2009. His work has appeared at various high-level fashion events like the China International Fashion Week and New York Fashion Week. In 2016, Cheng visited an exhibition on intangible cultural heritage. That's what inspired him to use MIAO BATIK for his designs.
At the beginning, I just wanted to use MIAO BATIK for one show and introduce this technique to the audience. But then I realized that MIAO ethnic culture is so rich that I need to spend more time to learn and communicate about it.
A shared interest in MIAO BATIK brought Cheng together with the founder of Ninghang BATIK workshop, Ning Manli. Ning has worked with MIAO BATIK for over 11 years. Her workshop is dedicated to preserving and developing this ancient technique.
MIAO BATIK expresses the culture and spirit of the MIAO ethnic group. Many of its patterns have their symbols, their totems, and their imprints of their history. Therefore, although the MIAO people don't have a written language, their culture and history are embroidered and painted on their clothes.
In order to better understand this ancient skill, Cheng often visits MIAO villages looking for design inspirations. According to local traditions, every girl is supposed to learn embroidery and batik from her mother and make her own wedding dress.
Many patterns in batik are realistic, such as flowers, birds, and fishes. There are also patterns in which they use their imaginations. It is not just a pattern with white flowers on a blue background. Every pattern has a story behind it. There are rich cultural deposits within.
Cheng says he wants to devote his life to preserving this art of MIAO BATIK, passing on not just the technique, but the culture it embodies to more and more people. Ding Siyue, CGTN.